That right there is a massive wealth loss because wealth is very um wealth is killed in a bad relationship. Also marriage and family and all that, that's the biggest investment that you ever make. There's no investment that you'll ever make more than that you'll ever make that's more impactful than who you choose to be with and spend your time with. So ultimately, when I think uh, about the marriage process, I think that what happens is that that's a consciousness issue where your desire for the dopamine driven instant gratification, like, the fact that she's gorgeous and or he's a doctor and or you get to have the big wedding day, that causes you to make a lot of long-term commitments that you're not quite ready for. And so when you get to the reality of fulfilling those commitments, like paying interest on a credit card for the next 20 years because you had a one big beautiful day. Like if we have one big beautiful bill, we got one big beautiful day, and you end up with one big beautiful bill that results from that day. It's crazy. In fact, there are studies also that show that a lot of people that get divorced are still trying to pay off the wedding. Like, right? So really, that's something to kind of think about in terms of consciousness is, that just that piece about who you choose to spend your time with. I think that that's a really important part of your economic development. I would encourage you to really think that through as you make your decisions. In fact, I think Alicia, my wife is a licensed therapist, and she's going to do some sort of series on picking the right relationship, right? And that's going to be a big one, right? So ultimately, that's something worth kind of looking at. All right. So what else? Let me share something else with you. I just have all these like funny things I want to share that I think are just interesting. Let me see. All right. So I did, as you guys know, I'm really a big fan of the whole quarter zip. There's just that quarter zip thing. Some of you may have missed the video, but I'll play this video, and I just think it's interesting because literally this can be linked to economic theory, and I'll explain why. So let me play this video for you real quick.
Of the quarter zip movement. And honestly, I'm obsessed. It's a wave of young black men and boys deciding, yeah, maybe sagging jeans and Nike streetwear aren't for me. Instead, they're putting on clean quarter zip, tailored chinos, and starting their mornings with matcha and the Book of Proverbs. It's giving young gentleman era. It's a welcome, quiet cultural shift because it's young men saying, how I show up to the world matters. And they're right, it does. People treat you differently when you look like you respect yourself. On TikTok, creators like Jason Gemfi, who's actually the founder of this movement, help spark the wave. You've probably seen his viral clip telling young men to get an education because being educated is cool now.
It's cool to go to school for 4 years and get your degree, or however long it takes you. It's cool. Go to school.
Then you've got the Akitunde twins, who tell their followers to look neat, speak clearly, and start the day with the word of God.
The one thing that remained faithful is that guy up there. Thank you guys. Y'all have a blessed day. Love y'all.
And their jokes are elite. Instead of sliding into a woman's DMs, they'll be like, no, send her a Google Calendar invite. Quarter zip men don't ask for your Snapchat, they send meeting links. But beneath the humor is something real. They're choosing discipline over dysfunction.
It's not cool to be uneducated, unruly, violent. And far too long that's been a trend, and it's only been getting worse. So this whole quarter zip movement is to break that.
They're choosing aspiration over sloppiness. And they're showing that black youth culture doesn't have to be dictated by rappers, gang culture, or the loudest voices in chaotic industries. You can be well-spoken, well-dressed, spiritually grounded, and still cool. That's why this movement feels bigger than quarter zips. It's funny and playful, yes, but it's also genuinely hopeful. It's a generation of young men deciding they want better and choosing to present themselves like they mean it. So quarter zips up, gentlemen.
Okay, so what do you all think about that? I personally liked it a lot. Now, I did hear people that criticize the fact that a lot of the individuals that were leading this quarter zip movement are not African American, right? You hear their accents as they're speaking, stuff like that.